back. I don't know what YouTube was attempting to do to us. They be letting these other dudes rock. So we ain't doing no intro. We not doing none of that, man. We just going straight in because we don't got no time. We don't know how YouTube gonna act. I'm Doggie Diamonds. Introduce yourself.
Kareem Bliss Johnson, East New York's finest Brooklyn representative. Night your house is. The divine mind knows, the divine mind shows all things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. I love my comrade. Let's get it. Let's get it.
And I love my comrade as well as we love the UK. We love Far Rock. We love NC. We definitely love Brooklyn. We love all 5 boroughs. We love Canada.
Yes.
We love anywhere that our black people is doing a thing, winning this war of knowledge, winning this war of love and camaraderie and togetherness in one. So that's what we love. That's what we love. We don't love hate. We love love, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, it does.
So this is the second time we're attempting to do this because this space wanted to act cute with us a minute ago. So for the audience who came back, you know what I'm saying, they seen what happened earlier and they was playing with the stream. So we back, needless to say. But you was breaking down what clout chasing is. What is that in your opinion?
Well, in my opinion, clout chasing is a person, or a publication, really, a person or a publication inserting themselves in a conversation about activities that they have no knowledge of just to benefit from it, just to seek some type of profit from, some type of adoration, some type of, false prestige from, dealing on a surface level. They don't have any substance on the people or the subjects, but they want to insert themselves foolishly in these spaces. And that's what clout chasing is to me. You really, really not a part of it, but you know that you could benefit from it if you speak on it. Or maybe even if you actually put yourself in that space.
So why has it become so beneficial for people to be a clout chaser? And actually, they benefit from it now.
Yeah, because that's the way the media, mass media, has taken over, and I'm starting to look at it as the fall of true journalism, the fall of newspapers and periodicals, and technology overtaking that space, whereas before you actually had to know, such as yourself, how to deliver questions, how to bring about the best from either your subject or, the area that you're speaking from. That required a skill and technique, and people were paid handsomely for it. People had careers, long-lasting careers, being journalists, and with the fall of that, of the hard copy, of the periodicals, of the journals, this technology space allow others who are not that skilled at articulating themselves and bringing the best out of the person that they're interviewing, or bringing out the best articles about whatever the subject may be, and leaning more towards what is popular and sort of following the leader. You understand? So if it's popular in, say it's popular in Alabama, and it's a catchphrase, so everybody is going to run to it to benefit off of it. Like you always say, once you in a hashtag or something is viral, anybody could just jump on it.
Yeah. So do you feel like the title of social media, because I think media got invaded by social media, So anybody feels like it's media when media as we knew it was, television, film, and radio. But now it has just become media in the sense of just anybody could have a talking point now. Anybody could have a moment. And I think that word media broadened the scope where anybody could just jump in the lane now. So with social media, with the clout, a dude could just smack himself in the face, just do something very degrading, very demeaning to themselves. And you get clout from it because it goes viral. And what's happening is people are looking at, like, look at this damn fool. More people are looking at it like you're a fool. But the flip side of it is you're getting attention, and the attention is getting you notoriety. And for people who are late bloomers, or maybe might even be an introvert, that attention makes it all well worth it. So then it becomes like a drug where they just keep going and doubling down on buffoonery and coonery. You know what I'm saying? But people are more so laughing at you, not laughing with you. But now we're in a day and time where it don't matter. As long as you laughing and looking, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And and that's, to me, that's what a clout chaser is. Somebody who's saying the most outlandish things, or just doing outlandish stuff for attention. You know what I'm saying? And somebody like myself who been in this game since 2006, 2005, 2006. I didn't even get on camera till 2015. And I didn't want the attention. I wanted the work to go out there. I wanted people to know that I was a good interviewer. I wanted people to see good interviews. I wanted people to see good content. And I didn't know that I was supposed to get personal attention. I didn't know that people were supposed to know me and look at me. I thought, okay, you're Doggie Diamonds, but the attention should go to Forbes DVD. That's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. And I was mistaken, because as I had Forbes DVD and I was putting my attention on Forbes DVD, Rec had MREC TV back then. So certain things he would do, he would put it on Forbes, yes, but he would put it on MREC TV, which putting it on MREC TV got him his personal attention that I didn't know that I was ever supposed to try to gain. You know what I'm saying? So when I see people now just jumping on camera, and I'm like, yo, who said you was camera ready? Because there used to be a point where you had to be camera ready. You had to, because you didn't put anybody. Now, a dude can have ashy knuckles, side teeth missing.
I've literally seen dudes in their drawers.
Yeah. And
with YouTube channels. And, again, they made a mockery of what information was. They made a mockery out of providing true service to your people, and globally now, because now when you're making an ass of yourself, it's not just in your region. It's just not in your home state. It's not just here. You putting a permanent universal stamp globally on yourself looking like an asshole.
But what we deem to be an asshole, it's okay now. Like I'm just trying to figure out, when did it become okay to just be a complete bozo? Like I'm just confused. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really confused by, like, who said, okay, you can be a clown and people gonna love you for it. That's why I don't think a lot of them Instagram comedians is funny. Some of it might make me chuckle a little bit, but then it's like, so hold on, I'm supposed to watch this dude for a minute, do skits, and like it's almost like scripted reality, and I'm gonna walk in here and I'm gonna throw everything on the floor, and I just don't like. It's just not funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Like every now and again, when it's natural, it's funny. But then when I started realizing, hold on, this is scripted. You know what I'm saying? Like, so your life is, you just a skit person. You understand what I'm saying? And I like to have fun. I enjoy myself. You know, a lot of times I'm on here say a lot of things in jest. Some people think I'm very serious, which I'm very serious when it's time to be serious. But I say a lot of things in jest, and I do like to have fun. But it's particular times where we have to learn when to have fun and when to be serious. I don't think we know. I think we only want to have fun when it's popularized. So if the Pole 9 do something to us, everybody want to be serious. Everybody, Black Lives Matter, you know what I'm saying, in that sense. But when it's nothing, when the temperature cools down, everybody just back to just having a good time. And then when the temperature is heated up, it's almost like became a clout chase to be a revolutionary. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's almost been you almost clout chasing to jump into certain spaces that you really know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? And I think we've been tagged for always being too serious, being angry, being bitter and all that, which they don't know how much we laugh and we joke and we have a lot of fun and on the screen and off the screen. They don't know. And even if our average watchers and viewers know that we be on here bugging sometimes, but you know, somebody in the chat who got blocked said, yo, these N-words talk about the same thing every time. And to a certain extent, repetition is what we need sometimes. Because if you got people,
most definitely,
because they don't get it. See, so if you have people repeatedly being ass wipes, then you have to repeatedly clean up the ass wipes. You understand what I'm saying? So if I hit you with something today and it's 40,000 dudes acting like a fool, we're outnumbered because we able to use discernment who's real and who's fake in this space also, because we do have people who jump in the lane and they're fake. But again, clout, it became almost clout to pick up a picket sign. It been clout to regurgitate stuff. It became clout chasing to say, remember we was fact checking some stuff today. They don't even know. Me and you was fact checking something because we was like, yo, hold on, man.
Listen, I don't want to blow somebody up. But one of them, you know, especially since you brought politics in the picture. And we spoke about the image of Black women several times and how they are basically clout chasing the whole mentality in order to put themselves in certain spaces, right? To, again, get the attention, because the attention has now become almost a way to secure the bag, right? So you have them, you know, doing whorish things or exposing themselves in a way that people of certain lanes usually didn't do. And let's just say that, you know, I witnessed one of them today.
Again.
Very underdressed. You know what I'm saying? And
I said, you know, it's funny.
I wouldn't see, I'll put it this way. We wouldn't see Rosa Parks or Angela Davis in that type of dress publicly out there like that. So yeah.
You know, it's funny too, because I said this before. I study people. Like, I don't think the audience understands how much I vet and study people. And when people do things that I find unfavorable, I don't blow them up. I'm not here to bash them, but I just move away.
Right. And and for me, it invalidates everything that they're about.
Facts. Yeah, exactly.
It's not even a contradiction, because people can be contradictory in their stance, and you can give them room to grow.
You can change.
Room to correct themselves. But when it's something that's planted firmly in the dirt, I gotta say, yo, you're not about this life like that.
So this is what I find. I find that, you know, even a lot of ladies who I followed and been friends with on Facebook, for a long time. I found that as time went on, they were dressing less and less. They were taking off more clothes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, and I'd be like, yo, I don't remember her being like this. I don't remember her doing this. And then, you know, it goes from, you know, women, then it goes, you know, black women, strong black women. Then it comes to, you know, scantily dressed, you know what I'm saying? And then it goes to like twerking. Then it just goes to just straight up sexual talk. And you just like, is it because you're not getting the attention and you feel like certain women are winning? So in order to win, you feel like, you know, you have to become a clout chaser. And I be really tripping off that. And I find that, you know, people just really, really just want attention no matter how they get it. Now it's just hey, look at me.
Because again, the attention has become, a lane or pathway to the bag. And if you can get to the bag soon enough, you don't have to remain disciplined or as disciplined in getting the goals completed that you said you were going to do in order for your people to be in a good space. Because once you have somebody political, once you have somebody who may be sort of Hollywood, but their image has always been crispy clean, once you have sports figures, you know, who have been very selective about how they present it, and you see all of them with their grippers out now, you know it's becoming problematic for the clout. You understand? And I'm telling you that this new behavior, it allows other people to judge you. Nothing to do with your sexuality and owning it. But when you in certain spaces, that respect piece that you once had or that you once said you were fighting for gets voided when somebody can see your grippers. Especially as a woman. Never mind the fact that we see men now doing it. That's a whole nother scale. Right? But men are doing that for clout too. So right? we seeing them, you know.
What I always wanted to know from the audience, what is it about certain people that you follow and you like? You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm very particular about who I follow back, and what I like and all that. I'm very particular. Now, I love women. I love looking at women. But if I follow you on the gram and all you really about is showing your body, then I don't need to follow you for that. Like, I don't like, what's the point? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of just following you because you got a nice body? That, to me, that doesn't, what does that say about me? Because
it says you're a man and you're a voyeur, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Nah, it is.
If I'm going to follow somebody because this is how they present themselves. I'm a dancer. I'm a stripper, right? I'm a vixen, or I got an OnlyFans and I got a nice body. That's one thing. If you following that for that, that's what people are people, men are men. If you following it for that, I can see that. But don't tell me that you the next best thing to Winnie Mandela, and I go to your page and you got a rusty G-string up your grippers talking about, downtime. Like, I never seen Winnie ass.
Yeah, but my thing is this, though.
You see what I'm saying? This is where, now you start to question yourself and them.
But you know what, though? The thing to me, and this is the thing, like I said, I love, they got some pages dedicated to big busty women.
Right.
And when I was looking at it, I found myself like, hold on. So I'm really just sitting here looking at women because they got big titties? What does that say about me though?
It says you like big titties.
Yeah, but how do they get my attention? Because they got big titties. That's to me, that's kind of shallow. To me.
Okay, what about a man that all he does is look at cars?
That's his
He's
business.
not a mechanic, nothing. All he does is look at cars.
Yeah, but that's a little different because that could be a trade though. Looking at titties ain't no trade, bro.
It can be a trade too, depending on how you want to do it. Come on now, you can't tell me. Listen, man. Look, I don't care if it's called busty. I don't care if it's boobs, bigums, whatever the hell you want it. There is an industry for it. Should you choose to want to go that route?
The point I'm making.
There's industries for everything.
Yeah, the point I'm making is that for me, you still have to find a way. If you are a person that it's almost like, yo, you found out yesterday Jesse Jackson got domed.
I expect that.
We expect that, but you can't be Jesse Jackson who, you know what I'm saying? You can't be Reverend Jesse Jackson and you get neck.
Why not?
No, the world ain't supposed to know you got neck by some chick.
Well, they ain't supposed to know. That's why, again, I am in a different space. I ain't Jesse, I ain't Malcolm, I ain't Martin. I'm not Huey. So anything that you may hear as far as who I am, I'll let you know. I'm transparent. Yeah, I've been in the mountains. Yeah, I done did massive amount of harm and put in a lot of work to a lot of people, things. So you know, when we get in this space where we trying to idolize people and have them in a perfect line as far as, you know, what they doing over there, that has nothing to do with that.
Well,
like, you
now,
know what I'm saying?
but look though, but see, you're
and when people try to chop people down because of it, that's his sexuality. That don't have nothing to do with how he was performing as Reverend Jesse Jackson.
All right, let me tell you why though. Let me tell you why. Because you come.
Now, if you see it, that's something different.
Listen to what I'm saying to you. You come from that. You come from that. But in your growth and development as a man, that's back then. You're not harming nobody now. You trying to right your wrongs from what you did as a youth, or just not in a different mind state. Now you're at a time where you teaching about you giving people anger management that you probably needed, which you took courses for, that you mastered and you're able to help people with, right?
Right.
Also, you're able to help men with domestic violence, women with domestic violence. See, you can't be the domestic violence guy and the anger management person if you don't know how to control your anger. Now, what I'm saying is this. Again, me, I like what I like, right? I like what I like. But at the same time, you have to find a way to say, yo, look, if I'm going to be the dude running around looking at, you know, women all day, then what's wrong with when he do it? If I'm trying to tell him, yo, you giving these chicks a lane, they getting attention for this. So now our women, our real women that are good, clean, and wholesome and might give it up crazy behind closed doors are competing with these type of women. How do we find a way to say to our women, yo, you don't have to compete with them. You still gonna get the love and attention by being a lady, by being a mother, by being a wife, by being a sister, by being an aunt. That's the point that I'm saying. So now the women that are women who not into that feel that they have to compete and chase clout because these girls are being rewarded for showing their ass. That's the point. So if I'm the one looking at the titties and the ass, and I'm looking away from, light-skinned Rory, I hope you're a female, brown girl from Boston, then how does she say, damn, I'm a lady, I'm over here. If we giving all these harlots attention because that's what we like, what does that say about the lady who's not into that?
Well, again, I'll tell you like this. All women, and I mean all women, want to believe that they're attractive and they're adored. And my advice, I always tell them, I don't care if you're in a black garbage bag. If you got it, you got it. A man is going to see it. He's going to recognize it. He's going to know it. But it's not always about that. So a woman could be in nothing. She could literally be in a string bikini and have a certain size and proportions and not be attractive or sexy at all, because she just don't have it. Yeah, and but another woman could be fully clothed and just take your mind there.
But large scale, I'm talking about large scale. I can go show you 400 Instagrams right now of women with no clothes on that got millions of followers.
Yeah,
but
because you got millions of people who just watching.
This is what I'm saying. And then I can show you women who are bad as hell, who are mothers, who are nurses, who do all types of things professional, and they don't get no love because they not doing this, and they feel like they got to do this.
But what kind of love are they looking for? They got to love themselves.
No. I'm not talking about love like that. I'm just talking about, everybody is on social media because you want a certain attention. Sometimes you want attention for your intelligence. So look, and let me I don't know what Rory's saying. I hope you and you half white. I don't know what you're talking about because I'm not white at all. So before I get you the fuck up out of here for talking stupid, I think you should chill. But anyway, the point that I'm making is this. Now let's put it in our terms. Let's take it off the ladies.
Right.
We on here building. We have fun. We talk crazy sometimes. We build, but for the most part, we build. Even when I'm by myself, we build. Right?
Right.
How does it feel that we on here building and we got some people on here acting a complete ass, and they'll have 10,000 people in their room. They'll have all these people following them, and they're getting rewarded. This is what we talk about all the time, getting rewarded for being unintelligent clout chasers, and we could chase clout if we want to. Do we have to be clout chasers? Do we have to do far out stuff to get the audience?
No.
But so it's the same thing with these women who are mothers.
You know why we don't have to? Because all we have to do is remain consistent, and what we drop, others are not dropping. They just don't have it. So sooner or later, when all of that dust settles down, we won't be the only thing standing. So it's different to put us in that space and the average woman, because there are millions of them. So they ain't gonna never stop, because the bodies just keep coming, they just keep coming. The age, they just keep coming. Somebody gonna be 21 tomorrow, somebody gonna be 25 tomorrow, somebody gonna be 35 tomorrow. Somebody gonna be maturing, the over 40s. So it's consistent. So that's why they are always in a competitive mind frame and trying to figure out where they fit in all of this. But I'm saying if they just remain consistent with who they are.
No, that's not true.
Why not? Because I got nurses on my
nobody,
joint. I got lawyers on my joint.
Listen, but nobody gives a fuck about that. People only respect clout chasers. Seriously. Remain consistent in what?
I will agree with that.
Yeah, remain consistent. Yeah.
I've seen some numbers on some certain women who I follow. Numbers were crazy. I mean, dismal. Maybe about 200-300 followers. And they go and just go on a vacation or whatever, throw up a little bikini pic or whatever. You go back to their page, they got 10,000 followers.
That's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making.
Now, that ain't her on a regular basis. That's on vacation. But now, we following that. And then when she get back off of vacation and get to work, now it's a different look. Now people are more interested. I get that.
That's a clout chase.
But what kind of clout is that? Like that's the clout that's not based on substance. It's not moving.
So you're making my point for me.
It's not moving her nowhere.
But you're making my point for me. Why aren't the people who have integrity, that's really culturally keeping it, I don't like to use this word, but keeping it on code?
Mm-hmm.
They, meaning us, we not going to get certain love. And we got to remain consistently in quicksand. Mm-hmm. And at any given time, we can definitely get devoured by this quicksand. When the motherfucker could pull his ball out and have one ball, and people will definitely look at it and say, yo, he only got one ball. But then he just got 1 million followers for having one ball. What does this say about us as a people, that we attention whore, and then people are becoming attention whores and clout chasers, all for dysfunction? It's not even, listen, man, it's not even clout chasing for a skill, something that you know how to do well. It's all about dysfunction. And that's why people are chasing clout. You understand what I'm saying? That's why people are chasing clout right now. That's why people are getting the bag. That's why, unfortunately, when we speak to women, we on some, like, yo, hold on. Send me a pic. Oh, you ain't sending pics? She gonna send me some ass. So now we all judging each other based off of what we could get right now. Oh, you ain't giving it right now? I'm going over here with it. So now look, we on here.
Conditioning process.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. So now we're on here building. Dudes will come say, somebody said, yo, they talk about the same thing every day. They don't talk about the same BS every day, but you entertain. But see what I'm saying? But if you're entertained by it, people don't care if it's the same thing every day. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the thing. We have to find a way to, when people clout chasing, like, yo, nah, let's just don't even pay them no attention, because it's like the Freddy Krueger syndrome. As long as you could think of them, as long as you keep them in your mind, then here they go. They just going to double down on it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like these things are pushed to the forefront. So now people are just professional clout chasing. Like if they not chasing clout, it don't even matter. You understand what I'm saying? Now we got look how bad it got, where we got dudes that are known get busy guys in the street, right? That's breaking all the rules and regulations of this street thing that can send you to prison, back to prison, or to prison. And they, for clout, for attention, for following, for a YouTube view, for subscribers, for likes, they are breaking everything that they know is detrimental to them for clout.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying, like, yo, homie, yo, you going to jail. Or if you get bagged, you can't say, oh, dudes is snitching. No, No, you just told on yourself. You done said all types of stuff, or you implicated other people and stuff, and you're gonna get everybody indicted. For
right.
what?
Or they might get their meat lump.
That too. That too. But like I said, we're in a time where even getting punched in your face is rewarding now. Because if everybody look
punched in my face, I don't think that's no reward for me.
But reward is the clout. This is what I'm saying. You can't, a lot of times I always tell you, take yourself out of it. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Right.
It's just what everybody what everybody right now. So again, you know, we when you look at let's use Beyonce for example. Yo, Beyonce always seemed like she never really seemed good, clean, and wholesome to me, but she's always had a certain sophistication and class about her, even when she was sassy and sexy. But then recently,
I thought she was wholesome. I don't think she was marketed as
a harlot.
Yeah, as a harlot, or as the loose girl down the block. I think they kept her kind of wholesome until she just started wigging out as an adult.
But after she had babies, we just saw her whole ass recently.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah, she got something with her whole ass out. So now it's like, did we really need to see Beyonce ass? Like, did she have to do that?
Did you Google it? Can I Google it?
You probably could. Yeah. It was like one of the last things she just did recently.
All right. Well, I spoke about that, and I spoke about it on different platforms, and I thought I spoke to you about it. And I thought we was going to build on it because it's been bothering me for the past month. That is not only her. That's what I'm saying. It's become problematic throughout, not the industry, but throughout all the women folk. You understand? Well, it's not only Beyonce. Every article you're starting to see on social media is not about their project or their work or their talent. It's become about, she wore this steamy bikini. She wore this skirt. Oh, did you see how low cut her blouse is? And this is all over. Listen, if I had to stop taking screenshots of my phone because I wanted to do a build on it, and I wanted to, put it on IG so people can see and make the comparison throughout the last 3-4 years. That's all it's been about.
That's what I'm saying.
All it's been about.
If y'all having issues with the audio, just hit refresh because it be wilding sometimes with this. But my mic levels is perfect. It just could be just something going on. Hit refresh on the stream and come back in if something is wilding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's all it's become. Let's see her ass. And it's been Beyonce. It's been all of them. Gabrielle, even Mary. Yeah. Mary was always covered up. Yeah. Because she always had a thing about it. She didn't want to see nobody see her hips, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
They just doing it now. All across they just did Serena and Venus.
Because it's
like what are we doing now? That's the main focus.
What I'm saying, they're competing with harlots.
What are you competing for when you already here?
Clout.
Venus and Serena. No. You don't need no more clout when you top in your game.
But that's what you think.
No, do you need and you're married. Or you're with somebody and you have children. Why does the clout have to resort to us seeing you unclothed? Just like the Jill Scott thing a few years ago. Why we gotta know how you give neck?
But you've
been one of the top songstresses since you came out. Now we gotta know how you give neck. That reduces you to that.
Now you're making my point for me. Because you're not understanding.
Saying they don't have to do it.
Yes, they do. This is what I'm explaining to you why they do. What's happening? They don't have to do it, right? I don't think that they have to do that, right? I don't agree that they have.
Others do.
No,
The ones
listen.
who are trying to reinsert themselves in the game
Now
and
nobody
they have nothing going on,
listen.
they have to jump in. And it's they turn in the double Dutch roll.
Now listen.
'Cause they don't have nothing going on.
Listen to what I'm saying.
So now they got to get reinserted. And this is the trend what's going on now.
Now listen.
So if you ain't seen them in a while, they come through.
No, listen. This is why they're doing it. They're doing it because, first of all, because there's so much content, because so much is an influx and oversaturation of content. Because right now, Raekwon doesn't have to do an interview with me. He could just pick up his phone and do an interview with himself. You understand what I'm saying? That's what social media did. It cut a certain media out to where everybody just get to just do their own thing. So what happens is this. Based off of what's going on in the culture, culturally, when you look and Kim Kardashian has, I don't know how many followers on IG she has, but I know she got, but she has more than Beyonce, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now what does she do?
She gives neck on camera.
Okay, so Beyonce has.
Oh, she came through the door doing it.
Okay, Beyonce has never given neck on camera. She's given us her God-given talent, right?
Right.
So she's probably wondering, hold on, how is it that I'm really rehearsing? I've been doing this since a baby. I've been doing this as a teen. I done been in groups. I done been in all types of stuff. But y'all following that? Y'all following that? And these people are getting billion. They worth $1 billion. So what I'm gonna do, I gotta insert myself in that space because they get into it. So people are doing stuff. It don't matter. You saying, yeah, they up and all that. Yo, they don't understand. And it's hard to understand how clowns is winning. Just like where when academics say, yo, I got an 8,000 square foot house. Do you know how big 8,000 square feet is? I'm in a 3,900 and his crib is big as hell. He got 8,000. And what does he do? So what is it going to take for you to get in the 8,000 square foot? What is it going to take for me to get in the 8,000 square foot? Do we have to act an ass?
No, all I got to do is get next to Beyonce. Be honest.
Come on, but you still going back to sexual shit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is kind of...
No. Don't have to do that.
The point I'm making is that shit is still clout.
Yeah,
and
true.
Clout has been very, very detrimental to us as a people because now we at a time where nobody don't even care about having any integrity, about any moral and value. So I can't sit here as a black man saying, we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do that. And I can't even control my sexual urges because everything I see, I think I got a nail. That shit is counterproductive. It's counterproductive.
Well, what you see and what you do is totally different.
What I'm saying.
It's totally different.
You're right. You could look at the menu.
Totally
That don't mean you got to eat the food.
Right. What you see and what you do is two different things. And when we're in the space of attempt, because I always say we have to realize the numbers, only 5%. I'm telling you, the numbers are always smaller for those who have that knowledge of self, for those who have that awareness of consciousness, or, utilizing your third eye. The numbers are small. And that's where our people who are in this get discouraged. Because they really make the belief that if I say this, I can awaken and people will appreciate it. No, they're not. They're not, because everybody's consciousness is awakened at a different space. Some people never are awakened. So to ask for is for the strength within yourself to continue and remain disciplined in spite of all that other shit, because that's going to be there. That's going to always be there. It was there when Moses was doing this thing. It was there when Nat Turner was doing his thing. It was there when Huey Martin was doing. It was there when Winnie was doing her thing. Nobody, man, Malcolm X was giving speech. He was actually walking in Harlem, and dudes were shooting up dope.
Now, when did he get popular?
The best of the best.
When did he get popular?
Wasn't able, huh?
When did he was at the height of his popularity?
At the height
of his popularity, yeah.
I would say he was at his height during the controversy. I would say when he went to Mecca.
When he clout chased.
When he went to Mecca?
No, when he clout chased the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's when he was at his highest. He didn't have to do none of that.
You think that was clout chasing? Or do you think that was pain?
Listen.
I don't think that was clout chasing.
It was clout chasing.
Why?
Because at the end of it all, he was apologetic for doing all of that. He did all that, but still was trying to be back in the nation.
Yeah, I don't think that was. I think he was pained. Because where was he going with it? Like, what would you expect, or what do you think he expect, other than him saying, "Yo, these people just firebomb my crib. I'm letting y'all know where it's
prior to that, though. No, I'm not talking about that. Prior to that.
Right, going on the tear and ripping into him.
No, he said what he had to say that made those actions happen. That was clout chasing. He didn't have to do none of that. He didn't have to do none of that. If the dude told him, yo, if the leader told you, don't say nothing, what made you open your mouth?
But again, it was reports again that he never heard that. It's reports that said he never heard that statement.
Okay, so at the end of it all, you never heard that statement. You don't understand. He was clout chasing. Bottom line. How many times was he warned to watch these cameras? Be careful what you say. And it's reports that he never heard it. So you got silenced by doing that, right?
Right.
But he was already, then he got silenced and then he still went on running his mouth.
Yeah, but that's
and I
painful.
love him. Listen, no, look, and I loved him. And I love Malcolm. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't ever want anybody to think I'm talking down. If it wasn't for that man's autobiography, I probably wouldn't have never changed my life. But you was clout chasing. If that was 2021, he would be called a clout chaser. Because you wanted the attention when the attention wasn't on you. You got told to be quiet and you still didn't. And then you just said, yo, look, yo, I got my own thing now. That is clout chasing. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of it all, you got warned a few times. And yeah, it was friction, yeah, but what he did was clout chasing. And he built and was very instrumental in building this nation. So let's liken it to 2021 and us. And everything is a teachable moment, right? So now, look what he did in that time, in the 60s, right? Because he passed, what, 1964, 64? Mm-hmm. So this is maybe so now look, right? Now look at us in 2021. If people come on here and watch us daily, and we build, and one day they come see us, and we on a whole different type of time, like, yo, we got to get to this money. We got to do this and we do that. They're going to be like, yo, what happened to y'all? Nah, we got to do this. We got to get this. It starts becoming a clout chase for the bag. And that's just what it is. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the problem. So, you know, me, I'm a study, I'm a researcher. I'm not dealing with emotions when it comes to Malcolm. Because again, I wanted Malcolm to be right. I wanted to believe everything.
As far as he was correct.
What was he correct about?
About the information.
No, when he said what he said about the minister and he put out all this information of why he left.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't right.
Why not?
What was right about what he said? That he had a bunch of women pregnant?
Yeah.
All right, now in where he's at, in the culture that he's in, where is that? How's that wrong? It's in the Quran. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, but they don't follow Quran verbatim. Understand that he had to go to Mecca in order to get into an orthodox mind frame. You understand? In order to even get there, because remember, he was under the impression that there were no Euro Muslims.
Now, he knew it was Euro Muslim because he didn't have to go to Mecca for that. It's Euro Muslims right in the United States.
Listen. Do you hear what he said?
What did he say?
I went there and I seen blue-eyed, pale-skinned brothers making salat with me. You understand? This is what the information was.
But he wasn't. But that was a different. That the nation of Islam. Islam is not the same as the Arabs. It's not the same.
Right. So he was listen to what he was taught, and the reason why it disturbed him so much.
But so it only disturbed him after he got kicked out?
He didn't know.
Do you? I mean, it's a little deeper. Like I said, I don't want to make it seem like I have anything against him, but like I said, do research and do study. It's a little bit more to it than that. Because listen to his apology to the men. He apologized to him. So if you believe what all you believe, why did you apologize?
Because he was wrong for how he went about it.
So again, that was a clout chase. Right?
I wouldn't say a clout chase. I'm telling you, I'd say I don't know what his motives were. I don't know what his motives were.
All right.
In doing that, in disclosing that information. I don't know what his motives were. So, clout chaser has a specific motive. He's looking for an outcome. And if his outcome is to get to the bag, or if his outcome is to become popular and be, again, like I said, inserted in conversation that he has no knowledge of or surface level of in order to benefit from it. Malcolm was already there.
But he got
already
everything.
there.
He got everything taken from him. Everything got taken. Everything got taken from him. Everything, right?
Right.
Do you know that the Arab dudes was the one helping him and taking care of him?
But that don't have anything to do with how he moved.
That's why he went to
prior.
That's why he went to their Islam. That's why he went to their Islam.
Listen, he went over there again. And trust and believe there were other individuals who he seen and networked with over there. They,
that
of course
wasn't
they're going to do what they do. If you go to London right now, that shit'll open you up to a whole different audience. And you will deal with specific people who people don't even know. Well, you won't even know.
But what did that have to do?
You get there.
So again.
So of course you're going to have different lanes open and opportunities here and there. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to wholeheartedly rock with these individuals on any other level. Of course he was there. Of course they opened the door for him. This is somebody that's coming from the States. This is the great Malcolm X. Over here, remember, we ain't talking about, you just up on a plane and you out. People wasn't moving around the globe like that on a regular
No, but he
basis.
was internationally known. He was international. He was on TV all the time. He was internationally known.
But he wasn't there. It's a difference.
So you think
Doggie Diamonds show up in Detroit
So you think that was his first? That wasn't his first time going over there. That wasn't his first time.
That was his first trip to Mecca.
I don't agree. We're gonna have to do some research. I don't think that was his first time.
As his first Hajj.
Just because it's your first Hajj, that don't mean that's the first time you've been there, though.
What other reason you going there?
They don't even. Some of them don't even. They didn't even take Hajj in the nation back then.
He wasn't in the nation.
Exactly. Then he came back on a different type of time. Let me explain something to you, right? Now I'm gonna give it to y'all. This is what I learned from Malcolm. This is what I learned from Malcolm, right? When I was having, how could I say this without bringing up any? Okay, look. When I was in a situation where I was having issues with my partner with Forbes, I had a choice. I had a choice to sit there and destroy everything that I had built and tell y'all I don't love Forbes no more, F that, blah, 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 or just do my own thing and become Doggie Diamond. I had a choice. What I chose was I didn't choose to make y'all hate something that I love, that I helped build. I said, okay, love that. But if you love me and follow me and you only hear from me, then I'm over here. I'm not going to kick that in the ass. See, I always try to tell.
Was that attacking you? Was that blowing shots at you? Was that tearing away your credibility?
I'm not going to say what it was doing publicly, but I became Doggie Diamonds TV for a reason. I'm not going to say what it was doing publicly, but I became Doggie Diamonds TV for a reason, right? And in becoming Doggie Diamonds TV, what I didn't do was tell you, don't like that. See, the thing is, we could build and we don't always have to destroy. I can't make you love. It's like me coming around and saying, yo, Blizz, this is my wife. Yo, I love her. This, that, and the third. Oh, word, that's wifey, says that, third. And then one day I say to you, yo, F that beat. Yo, hold on. You told me that was your, nah, don't like her, erase her off everything. This the same thing that happened with I always bring this up with Professor Griffin, Zaza Ali. You brought her to us, right? You made us like her. She had knowledge, she had all these things. So then when you come say, nah, don't mess with her no more, y'all already like her. Why shouldn't I like her? Because you don't? Oh, nah, because she this, that, and the third. Well, I don't know that to be true. I don't know anything. I just like her for her information. And this is what we do. So a lot of times when you caught in your feelings and you saying, yo, don't like somebody because I don't like them, yo, that don't work like that. You can't give people stuff and say, yo, love this, and then say, don't love it because I don't love it. And I'm going to tear them down now. Nah, we can't do that. So what I learned from Malcolm was, yo, instead of telling y'all to hate something that I made you love, I just say, yo, it's okay to love that if you want to love it. But now I'm over here doing this. So you could love both. But if you are a follower of me personally, this is what I'm doing. So a lot of times when you tell people, yo, F that over there, how could I tell you to hate? I brought you in this. I brought you here. You understand what I'm saying? I brought you here. I made you love this. I converted you to all of this. I made you do all this. And then one day I say, oh, nah, that's all fake. Don't do it. So what does that say about me? What does that say about me? Because I brought you in. I told you all this fake stuff. I taught you the fake stuff. So now I found out that is allegedly fake. But behind the scenes, I'm apologizing, trying to be back with the fake shit. But the people don't know that, though. Because the letter is online. Look it up. Look up Malcolm X's apology to the minister. Yeah. It's online. And look what it was over, though. You understand what I'm saying? Look what it was over. Wasn't over.
It's not a clout chase.
Well,
to that degree.
Well, clout.
That's more of a, because it's coming from a space of pain.
I get what you're saying.
Back.
I get what you're saying, but with clout,
these individuals today are doing it strictly for benefit.
But it still did benefit. But now look, so I get what you're saying, but this is the double thing. This is the so when you look at somebody like Dwayne Wade's
right
ex-wife.
Ex-wife?
Yeah, his ex-wife.
Okay.
Who, that's not clout for her to say, yo, he left me broke, homeless and all that. That's that's not clout?
No.
What is it?
No. That's it. That's letting you know, yo, I'm twisted. That's who I was dealing with. There he is over there. All of them that's over there is eating decent. I'm done over here. I'm sleeping on, you know, whatever she was doing, you know.
So for the people in the chat and people who's gonna watch this back, who's gonna be emotional about what I'm saying, y'all definitely have to not be emotional. And if you don't like me and you want to leave comments or whatever, and you want to come on my Instagram or whatever, I'm going to block you. And if you was in my face, I definitely would rock your jaw, because a lot of y'all be saying shit that y'all not even really built to talk to me like that. But at the end of the day, my whole thing is I'm not disrespecting nobody. I'm just using real life situations where we do attention is attention. Now it's being called clout. That's really what it is.
All right. So
attention is being called clout.
Okay, so the trend of all of them showing their ass now. We can agree that's clout all day.
Attention. That has been renamed clout. Attention.
Right.
And it's the type of attention that's what makes it clout.
Right, because it's unnecessary. It's really unnecessary.
Not if they're getting rewarded, though. How could we say it's unnecessary and dudes is talking about they in the goddamn 8,000 square feet house? Malcolm didn't have no, man, yo, you know what? The fuck up. I'm not tired of arguing with you, and get the fuck out my chat. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all be wild emotional, and again, y'all regurgitate. Y'all don't do no research. Straight up. Y'all just do all emotionalism. No research. I am a researcher, avid. I will debate anybody on anything. Period. I'm not on here just talking. See, that's the problem now. Y'all got used to these clout chasers that get on here and just talk and regurgitate stuff. I'm a researcher. I am a reader. Okay? So again, if it was 2021 and he did what he did in 2021, they would call him a clout chaser. Period. Right. That's what I said. Right. That's what I said. I didn't say I read his autobiography. I know more about him than many of y'all. But again, if he did what he did in 2021, people will be calling him a clout chaser. Yeah, because he didn't even have to do some of the things that he did.
He didn't.
So what he
didn't have to, and he didn't have to say a lot of the things that he said.
So what did he do it for?
We don't know.
In 2021, he wouldn't be called a clout chaser?
In 2021,
exactly. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. In 2021, he would be a clout chaser. You understand what I'm saying? But
in all reality, we don't know. Until this day, we don't know. We don't know, man. That's the real tragedy behind that.
I ain't using clout chasing in the wrong context. You just don't understand. All right? I make it plain every time.
You did.
Now,
we don't know.
Again, clout chasing. There is levels. Now, I'm going to say there is levels to clout chasing, because you do have people who going to eat an egg for clout chasing. But again, attention is the first thing that you seek, is attention.
Right. Because there's no reason why we know certain actresses and what got went on the night, got they butt done.
That's for clout.
And then they getting, roles, and then you see them in every other pic. You got your behind. There's no reason for us to know none of that.
But this is where we at now, though.
Right, this is where we at. There's no reason to know why.
Everything is for.
You got a bikini wax. There's no reason why we know any of that.
Everything is for attention.
Information?
Because everything is for attention. And we got good attention and bad attention. But now they say like all publicity is good publicity. Which wasn't at a point. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, hold on, what? You smoke crack? Oh, you a custody. Now it's like, yo, he smoked crack, but
right. But remember, it was hidden. You didn't know.
They didn't tell you they smoked crack.
You didn't know dudes was going to rehab, and you just didn't. You did not know. We wasn't privy to a lot of that information. Yeah. Right? And when people do the research, they would be surprised about some of the individuals.
Custodies, yeah.
Not only in custodies, but was catching them scrapes and all that.
Fact.
Like some of these dudes would have been finished if they caught it now. Right? Do we remember what happened with Run?
Oh yeah, but this is what
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but now this is what
that would have finished them.
But now that's where the Me Too and all these things are coming back into play, because nothing that was done in the dark is going to stay in the dark. Mm-hmm. Everything gonna come out eventually. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you do have, I agree with Avante to a certain things is certain people's truth, right? It is your truth. But how did you benefit from telling your truth?
Yeah, but especially if it's just coming from a space where people are just looking at you. It's your truth. Yeah, it's your truth. You got your ass done, but so what? So
in a sense of Dwayne Wade's ex-wife, you don't think that's clout? I think that's clout chasing.
Nah, because he, and only from what I know, she was twisted out and he was starving her out. So what's she gonna do?
Get a job. What did he owe her?
At least decency to,
But he's not decent, though. He's not decent. Okay, so he's...
At that time, everybody thought he was. He was a good old athlete. But he was, good old athlete.
Yeah, but he had a fun boy in training.
Nah, but Shorty was a baby then. Come on.
When did it start?
I don't know. When he got away from the mother. So in all reality, that could have been her plea.
No, it could have been. No, but she didn't go there with that. She went into, the fact that she was broke and was hungry.
Yeah, think about it. How could she go there with that? At that time. At that time, they was on that's when that particular group was moving. They was elevating, they was moving. She would have got done off. They'd have made sure that you biased, you're a hater, you biased against this lifestyle. They'd have ruined her if she'd have went at that like that.
The point I'm making is that if your ex is your ex for a reason, and if you didn't legally, because now we're dealing with legalities here, right? Right. If you legally didn't get what you needed from this man in your divorce, he don't legally have to do it. Moral.
Everybody don't get their fair shake in that.
Oh, well.
They don't. They even when it comes to lawyers and all that, everybody don't get handled right going through there. I know I know quite a few of these rap dudes who got bread and get bread. And they child support, they paying like $200 a month, $200 dollars.
And then some dudes like who work for transit who's paying $300. So that's just the roll of the dice. If the dice ain't rolling,
but that's not an equitable roll, and that's what's messed up about it.
This is the system, but it's the system.
Come on, Nas was paying more than Ron Perlman, and he's a billionaire.
The system,
and Nas was paying more than him.
All right, but what they got to do with
infant?
we attribute that to what? To the system.
You know, whatever his legal team, whatever paperwork.
That's still a system, though. But that's still a system.
Right.
Still a system. We have to attribute that to the system, right? So we think because he's a good, clean, wholesome basketball player, right? He should be doing this. But you told me, I know a story about that you told me. If you end up having, if you had a child with that individual and they handled you the way they handled you, would you make sure they were straight?
More than likely, most definitely.
And they handled you the way that you told me they handled you, you would have made sure they were straight? And you got your child?
And I got him?
Yeah. It's a Dwayne Wade situation. It ain't like she had the kids and he was starving the kids out of her. She didn't have nothing. You taking long.
Yeah, that's different. Because I was left for dead.
We just heard her side. He never told his side.
And we can assume his side. I can assume his side. Yeah.
So my thing is this.
I can assume his side because when you that bitter,
I got some.
You that bitter against black women.
Look, I got some.
Right.
I got some exes that I wouldn't piss on if they was on fire.
Something ain't right. Yeah, but not when. Right. Again, how did he even get full custody or and I'm in that work. So
and it ain't because he got money, because as long as them kids are safe, they not moving them kids.
Right.
And I think she was mentally ill.
Yeah, but was it again? So that's more of a strategy she tried to employ than clout chasing. I don't think it was clout. Now, I tell you who I do believe was on some clout chasing shit, and that would be the Usher ex, because she, no reason for us to know any of that.
So you don't think this woman, Dwayne Wade, she was outside with cardboard box? It was clout chasing. I mean, you outside with a cardboard, but you clout chasing.
How do we know what's in her clothes, man? She might have been twisted.
But what I'm saying is that why was that his problem though?
Because wasn't she living with him at some point?
Yeah, but you're my ex for a reason. So we take care of exes now is what we do. You my ex forever?
If you living by the way of the euro, which most of them athletes do with their euro agents, their euro accountants, their euro lawyers, and you have to act like this. You have to be like this. Yeah, this is cool. They take care of their exes. Why we don't take care of ours?
Again, I have some exes. If they was on fire, I wouldn't spit on them or piss on them.
You don't have seeds by them neither, though.
That's true too. But once I take the children, and the children are mine, why did they give me the children? You said that yourself. And she outside with boxes and it don't.
Yeah. So how does that look to the seed? How does that look to the children? Like, damn, why mommy outside with boxes? What's his explanation to them?
Because mommy's a clown. Hence the thumbnail.
That ain't gonna work.
And obviously they didn't want to be with their mommy, right?
Why would you? Mommy got us eating peanut butter and jelly. I go to daddy's house, man. We eating steak and all that. We might even have a giraffe walking through the living room. It's fun here.
But so if mommy,
kids are very impressionable.
So if mommy did,
and you can create an image.
Sounds good.
In a child's mind.
So if mommy did what she's supposed to do, right?
Man, what was she supposed to do?
She was supposed to have her children, take care of her children, and the system would have gave her everything.
How do we know she didn't?
Mommy must be a custody or mentally ill.
Or maybe daddy wanted mommy to play in his grippers and she was not having it.
Come on. We can't deal with them, maybe. She's clout
I'm
chasing.
dealing with it because I see him wearing pink pants and all type of wild shit around the grippers and treated a black woman like, yo, like she just didn't matter. And that's the mother of your seed.
But he didn't.
Come on, man.
But he didn't. It ain't like he.
You ain't got to be extravagant.
It ain't like he went from black.
And you ain't got to put her in a mansion. But ain't no way she should be with the cardboard box. And even if that was a little extreme.
It was clout.
She was twisted. She was twisted.
But her
Trust and believe she was twisted.
Yeah, but her broke ain't the same broke as our broke.
Why not?
You trying to say we got more money than we? Nah, our broke ain't.
We might. We don't know.
Yeah.
What kind of degree she got? We don't know. We don't know.
And that's her problem. But that's her. What I'm saying is this. That's her. When does she become her savior? You gotta save yourself.
Yo, the trauma that comes behind certain things. What if he was on some Love and Basketball shit? What if he was with her since high school, college? He filled her whole head up with all this shit. Yeah, we gonna do it. I'm doing it. Yo, I just graduated Marquette. Yo, my #1 grad. Yo, we doing it. Yo, we gonna have these
happens
seeds.
all the time.
And then
I'm not saying he's right.
Sudden,
I'm not saying he's right for how he might have handled her, right? But at the same time, at what point does she? Because this is all right. Look, same thing, right? When Fat Joe allegedly didn't do what he was supposed to do for Liza, he said, yo, she got to get a job. Pun is gone. I gave her money. People was like, yeah, Pun is gone. She got to get a job. Nobody was saying, yo, nah, that's foul. He getting millions, this, that, and the third. Everybody's like, yeah, she got to get a job. So I think people...
But who's anybody? Because I never thought
public opinion. But see, you keep making everything about you. We talking about the...
No, but I'm saying on the grand scale, who could really think that?
People, because he was more popular. We always going to go with the popularity. And then it comes out in court later on.
So he gets to eat off of everything that her husband did and she got to get a job?
That's what he said. He said, I paid her. All right.
And people rock with that?
And why is he so popular now? If people really knew what he did, why do they still rock with him? Because she won the court case. She won the court case.
Oh, okay.
She won. So obviously
she's getting bread now.
She got what he didn't give. And that's what her argument in the first place.
Got you.
But at the particular time, people was like, yo, he right. If he gave her that bread, she got to get a job. But she like, yo, nah, he didn't. But people didn't care because they was just straight up and down dealing with popularity. Especially when
was she clout chasing in that?
No, because she was owed something that somebody else facilitated. She was owed something. And what I'm saying, people just straight up and down just kicked her drawers. Like, yo, nah, forget her. Yo, she need to get a job. He said he gave her $1 million. But then when it come out in the court, he never gave her nothing that he said he gave her. But people threw her away. You understand what I'm saying? Now, look, she gets awarded, but nobody's saying, yo, you lied to us 10 years ago. It's just like, all right, just keep going. You understand what I'm saying? So now in this situation, okay, if I have, cause I understand it is duality to a lot of things. So I understand if that's the mother of your child, you got any love for her, set her up, set her out. But how much, we in the day and time, right? How much do you owe somebody? And when do you stop owing them?
In all reality, you don't owe anyone nothing. But when children are involved and you shifted somebody's life, man.
You did that? But we don't know. But we don't know the full story. Legally, what happened?
Listen, when kids is involved, damn legally, spiritually and physically, you shifted this woman's whole hip. birth someone for you. That's forever. That's forever.
Now legally, that's cool. That sound good.
Mm-hmm.
And I do agree with that. But some people are sometimes a piece of shit and we just don't know it. So we going off emotions. We going off emotions. And a lot of times we can't let emotions supersede intelligence because we don't know everything. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, if she's not a custody, and it's not like it's a waste.
But bro, the courts don't take the kids from the mother. They don't do it.
Yeah, that's very rare.
They don't. I don't care what he got.
Yeah, it's very rare.
Obviously, the court said these children wasn't safe with her. And took
based on whatever information came out.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, if her team didn't do a good job at presenting it, it can get a little funky.
I don't know.
It can get a little funky. I have fathers in my group that have custody of their children. But from what they telling me that their child's mother is so far off. Like she's either dangerous, like she's in the gang, she's in a lifestyle.
Oh, somebody said sis got $5 million from the divorce settlement. Oh, that's it. Prove that's it.
What happened?
Brown girl from Boston. We know she's
right.
She says sis got $5 million in a divorce settlement. That's it.
Okay.
That end the story.
Not really, because listen, whoever she is, 3.5 could be a crib. Then what?
Listen.
She got 1.5 left. Then what? She's good for the rest of her life off of 5.
So you got to take care of somebody for the rest of your life, and you got $5 million off me?
Listen, homeboy.
Nah.
Watch who you have children from.
$5 million?
Hey, $5 million is. I bet you that's gone.
So she get to blow the money.
She didn't blow it. How long ago was that?
It don't matter. She get to blow the money.
6 years ago.
So she get to blow the money, then go outside with a sign in a cardboard box saying I'm broke and homeless. She get to do that? That's what we doing now? Just because I got it, I got to give it to you? That don't work like that.
All right.
That don't work like that. Nah, because
so what happened after that? She didn't get anything else no more, right, with the box. So was that a clout chase or was that a cry for help?
It was a clout chase. She did a bunch of interviews. She did a bunch of stuff. And I don't think she get nothing else. But I mean, sometimes you can't live the way you was living before. Sometimes
but that's not how I was living before. I'm destitute.
If she was in a big house, look, if she was in a big house,
right,
and she got 5 M's,
right,
you can't have a big house no more.
That's true.
Okay, so when do you say I got 5 M's and I gotta find a way to live my life? It ain't like he left her dead. $5 million is $5 million all over the world. Okay?
Oh, right.
So it ain't like he straight up and down deaded her and didn't give her nothing.
She had to fight for that. He was deading her.
But she got $5 million.
Right.
Okay, so now what?
It ain't like he was happy and was like, yo, here, nah. I'm not going to contest none of this here. Take that.
So you got
and keep it moving.
So now you got $5 million. Now what?
Right.
I still owe you though.
I got children.
That you don't have though.
For whatever reason. And if it's because of you, yeah, you owe me. You're not taking my children, leaving me destitute. I want to see my children, so you're going to pay for that. That's her argument. You tell me I can't see mine at all?
Did she say that or the court?
And keep it moving.
So did she say that or did the courts say that? Because everything is the lawyers in the courts.
Yeah, that's
All
true
right,
too.
so
We don't know. Like I was saying, we don't know. We don't know. But I know for a fact she didn't have that cardboard sign and the bikini showing her ass.
it was a different type of clout. Again, attention. Clout is levels to clout, right? You have attention.
Right.
You have attention.
Mm-hmm.
And then attention could turn into clout depending on how you trying to garner the attention.
Yeah, definitely.
You understand what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Because pain is attention, right? You in pain, yo, this is what's going on. But then when you start doing a little too much, it's like, yo, hold on. Now you clout chasing. You need to sit your ass down now. So if you go to court and you get a settlement and you get 5 M's, and you blow the bag and you like, yo, I need to re-up. And the courts is like, nah, because you know, even some women, when they go, yo, I need a child support increase. And they be like,
yeah,
no, you don't. You're not getting it.
No, you don't. Right, you're not getting that. No.
But chicks do it though.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the end of it all, yo, when you done, you done. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you got to take care of somebody forever. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that. I don't think you got to take care of somebody forever. And you got what you got. You didn't have to take care of the children because he got them. You outside with boxes doing interviews with any and everybody. And then the problem is, the issue that I have is that if you just stand on your truth, that's not clout chasing. But when you start mudslinging and say certain things that happen in your marriage, and now you clout chasing because we don't need to know certain things. We don't need to know that. You understand what I'm saying? We don't need to know that. So like even, again, I tell you about how certain things I was doing and it didn't work. And I just moved on and did my thing. Y'all never heard me come on no platform and said, yo, this dude. I never did that. That's clout chasing me because the audience don't need to know why the split happened. Only thing you need to know is that, yo, the split happened and I don't got no issues or problem. I'm just doing me. If y'all still love this individual or y'all love that person, continue. I don't got nothing bad to say. But I'm not going to play in and out. I'm not going to sit here. And because we seeing, and reason why that's relevant, because we seeing people disrespect each other.
Right.
For clout. Like, yo, y'all cool or not?
Right.
This is what is happening, that this clout is at an all-time high. We seeing dudes sitting together. It's like tomorrow they log on. And I'm like, yo, Blizz ain't never coming on my channel again. Yo, they gonna be like, yo, what happened? Nah, let me tell y'all, we would look like idiots.
Yeah, definitely.
But this is what's happening.
Definitely.
That's clout chasing to me. I'd rather, if we and you was ever in a situation where we couldn't rock, I'd rather just say, yo, me and him did great work together. I like what he brought to my platform. I like what I was able to give him. Support that man and everything he doing, but we not gonna work together no more. Why? Yo, it just ain't working. It ain't working out. But yo, that I love my comrade was real. And it's still real. But what we trying to do in business is not gonna work for where we trying to go. And we should be able to walk away like that.
Right. Okay, so got one for you. Was no Vaseline clout chasing?
No, that's a culture. Because they did 100 miles of running first.
Oh, was they clout chasing?
But in that culture, there's no such thing as a diss record. It's clout chasing. Yeah, that's clout chasing. Yeah, in that culture, but that's bragging and boasting. That's
nah, because this is what we doing. This you created this lane.
Fact.
So you know this is culture based.
Fact.
And we looking at people doing a whole lot of clout chasing in the name of the culture.
Now look, let me give you dope.
Like I said, is that particular?
Let me give you a dope one. If I had it my way, from where I stand, from what I do, I would give you more Ralph McDaniels interviews. I would give you more Sugar T interviews.
Mm-hmm.
I would only give you that. But what do people know me for? Max B.
Mm.
And he went crazy in that. So to me, it almost feel like, yeah, I did that, but look at all the other things that I gave you. Why are you still holding me there when I felt like journalistically and culturally, I surpassed that and gave you what the culture is about? But y'all keep going back.
But they don't understand that. Because they don't, when you know, your core may understand, but others don't. Just like people never really understand the significance of Source magazine and XXL, which journalistically was on another level as far as our culture was concerned. Like, that made it solid, man. That XXL, the Source, in its beginnings to its apex was solid.
But my favorite interview that I did is...
So now, when you in there and you doing this, and they not watching the progression, because the progression in the apex was in the Uncle Ralph interview. That was the apex. That if anybody watched that from a journalistic standpoint, yo, that's an Edward R. Murrow Award.
But now look at the views. It ain't even got 10,000.
Right.
Why though? Why? Because he didn't kick nobody in their ass.
Wait a minute, Reasonable Doubt didn't go gold first time it was out.
But he still had the recognition that he needed, though, to have potential to go. Now we're in an era where people looked and say, yo, this only got 8,000 views. See them numbers. He still was on his way to be Jay-Z. That was destiny. We're judged by what we do today. So even this bill, you know what I'm saying, is slated to do right now 6,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll see people come on here, talk crazy, and get 97,000, 100,000. It's like, that's clout. That's what I'm saying. They doing it for clout. They saying the most outlandish thing, the most vile, the most heinous thing. My favorite interview is the Ali Vegas interview. As well as my personal favorite interview to me is my Chris Gotti interview. And that didn't do the numbers that I would have liked for it to do, because I like giving educational. I like giving people information. So I felt like, you know, Ali Vegas, information on the industry. Chris Gotti, information on the industry that we're in. I don't really, you know, with somebody talking about what happened to them and all that, that's cool. Everybody gotta get a testimony, but it could be a clout chase in that too. But what about the information is the most important thing, and people don't want the information. They just want smut. And this is why clout chasing at an all-time high. This is why, again, if we was in the situation when now there's no information no more. If you notice that, right? There's no information. There's no information in journalism. It's all...
No, they fell back.
Yeah,
and that's in broadcast news as well.
Exactly. Everything is like tabloid now. Everything.
Yeah, bullshit. Everything.
TMZ is the top news source.
Right. And it's a little bit tight dresses on broadcast news too.
Facts. This is what I'm saying.
You understand? So they were again reducing women to what that gripper look like in that skirt.
Because this is because with sex.
And what they doing, they just doing it. And why? And don't even matter how old, but some of them been down there 2 decades. Sex. And they really don't get they shine until they like in their late 30s or early 40s. So now we know you 60 plus, and they got you with the tight bra and the sweater and the blouse or the jacket, exposing, you know, doing things that
This is what I'm saying. But now they used to say sex, drug, and rock and roll is what it was about, right?
Right.
But then it was a big pushback. It was a big pushback because you had people saying, nah, we got knowledge of self. So they killed conscious hip hop.
Right.
They killed reggae. They killed traditional R&B about love. Now it's just like, yo, eat the booties like groceries. You know what I'm saying? That's on daytime radio.
Right.
All of that took precedent because all of that feeds the agenda. And that's why people are clout chasers. And clout chasers have been renamed to influencers. Now they getting bags. These chicks are getting tummy tucks and getting surgery, but then getting bread off of flat tummy tea. And they don't even drink that.
Right.
So again, when it became about capitalism and it became about getting the bag, nothing matters anymore. So as much as we gonna build, we gonna continue, we never gonna stop. We look like assholes on a large scale. And our audience, the people who are core and the people who's going to come, we good. But on a large scale, hey man, it's people saying, yo, I made 100,000 off YouTube this month.
Yeah.
And you're like, over what? What the hell did you do? What information did you put out there? They clout chase. This is the point that I'm making.
None.
This is the point that I'm making. So now the onus fall on.
Even if they lie.
Even if they lie, don't matter.
Especially if they lie.
Look,
the chick lied on Cardi and
they could lie and say sorry.
Yeah.
And people just take the latest thing. So this is the point that I'm making. So again, to my whole, and this is why it's important to him. We could really close on this. To the homies. I see dudes being extra tough and trying to chase clout on this tough, whip the pot, spin the block, hit the op shit to try to fit in, and that's not you. I see ladies who bad as hell in a skirt, in a dress or whatever, and your imagination of what that body looked like is almost more alluring than the actual naked girl.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But they are naturally beautiful. Nobody cares about it, but nobody on a large scale. I'm not talking about me and you. On a large scale, natural beauty, it's frowned upon.
It is.
Nobody cares.
It is. And when you see it, when you seeing mamas buy 10-year-old girls eyelashes and shit and wigs, you like, damn, y'all ain't even letting them find out what they can do naturally. Y'all sending them to school like that in the 4th grade.
So now it's clout.
For what?
So now for clout.
You want the little girl to feel a certain way in a mix of her peers.
And it's for clout.
Right. You want the attention from.
Exactly. So that's
get it.
So this is what I'm saying all around the board. It's not just artists. It's just not just rappers. It's not singers.
No.
It's everybody.
This is entrepreneurs. This is medical person. This shit is even the police.
The police. I done seen, look, when the police cars say Shaolin's finest. Come on. But now look, right? When Russell Westbrook walk out with the wildest fun boy outfit he could put on, he knew that when he put this fun boy outfit together, it was a clout chase. He know we gonna talk.
Right.
He know they're gonna talk.
Yeah.
And that attention from us talking supersedes everything. Now again, me, if you got natural hair, even if you wear a wig or whatever the case may be, I'm not really judgmental about what you do. But do not go in that gym and act like you worked hard for that body and you got it surgically enhanced. I think that that's disrespectful to people who work hard. You understand what I'm saying? I think it's disrespectful for somebody who really hustled, went to prison, lost their family, lost everything, and you talking about you whipping the block, spinning the block. That's whack. Yeah. Because it's people who tell you, yo, this ain't what you want. But now we at a point where everybody could be what they want to be because they get to pick up their phone or go on YouTube and this. And it's like, yo, we at a point to where nobody wants to be regular. Nobody just want to say, yo, man, my stomach hurt. I'm about to go take a dump. Because according to the world, niggas don't even do laundry. I'll call you today where you was at.
Laundry.
When the last time you see a nigga say he do laundry? See, normal stuff, it ain't normal no more because everybody will clout chase and say, yeah, I just left the cleaners. Yeah, I just spent $365 in the cleaners getting all my jeans pressed. Like, yo, no, you didn't. But for clout and for attention, you can be who you want to be. You understand what I'm saying? Now, for me, I'm the type of person that
cleaners ain't getting my bread unless it's mandatory.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm the type of person. Look, I'm the type of person who I save people from having the allure to me sometimes when I know I just ain't gonna do right by you. You know what I'm saying? Just leave me alone. Right. Just leave me alone. But I could take advantage, and we could take advantage of people.
Oh yeah.
But for what though? Then I would be just like them.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? If I got right here, right now, and spew certain stuff, it'll blow the lid off the whole operation. And it don't even have to be true.
Mm-hmm.
It just have to be spicy. It just have to be juicy, and it has to be entertaining. And now people are going for the entertainment, even if it's a lie.
Right.
And then I could come back later and say, yo, my bad, I owe y'all apology. You understand what I'm saying? And this is where we at with it, to where again, we're seeing people who we want to respect or have respect for doing dishonorable. And it's like, yo, you ain't have to do that. This is the point you was making. Yo, they didn't have to do that, but then they feel like, yo, I had to. Come on, man. Right. Paris Hilton getting $100,000 for a DJ gig. I've been DJing for 17 years. Yo, I don't even get a stack.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yo, crazy. I put on that thong. Now I'm getting $100K. This is where
we seen rappers or hip hop journalists getting TV series and movies. And you got actors that have been doing this stuff 10, 12 years. Or since they was 10, 12 years old.
And ain't getting a call back from the agent.
Ain't getting nothing.
So for me, I respect people who do what they really do in this craft. And if, for example, like, me, let's take me. All I've done with this culture, for this culture, never took away, always added on, never really got my just due financially. I ain't into that giving flower shit. I don't even like that saying, honestly, I just don't. But that's for different reasons. But didn't really get my salutations that I feel like I should be getting from certain people, but whatever.
Right.
When somebody says something and disrespectful towards me, people won't even say, yo, nah. He got to be protected. People will be like, yo, such and such dissed you. What you going to do? It's like, hold on. I'm somebody who should be protected by the culture for what I brought to the culture. And that's how I feel like when certain people be getting attacked, I be like, nah, you ain't going at them because of look what they brought to the game. Like, yo, hold on, you're not going at them. You're not going at them because you a peon first and foremost. And like I said about even with Vlad, even when I was on Drink Champs, I said if we take him away, what are we going to replace him with? See, we always want to cancel somebody, but take that away and replace it with what? And that's what we got to question sometimes. So even sometimes we might not like certain things, but certain things be a necessary evil sometimes. And we always have to commend when somebody did something great in the culture.
Right.
So we take him away and replace them with this and that person and all that. Nah, sometimes like, yo, nah, we rather have this. Because again, somebody said in the chat, if Vlad is the feds, some of these other dudes is definitely the feds. Definitely.
Well, they are. That's I already told you. Anybody that's sitting in that chair, especially the regulars,
yeah,
y'all co-conspirators with his bullshit.
Yeah, and
that's an absolute fact.
And I love, and I could say,
and again, look, we just see what happened with this information with this biz manager dude.
Yeah, he was wearing the wire.
Yo, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, and look, and again,
this is nasty about.
Look, and in that space, space, I like Say Cheese TV. In that space.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? I really, I like what they're like. It's people that I watch. I like what they do. I'm fans of it. So again, with me, I've never been the type of person to say, give me this, give me this, give me this, give me that. Yo, even if I don't get it, at least give it to him because he's in the culture. At least give it to the, hey, I just want to see somebody in the culture get it. But what happened? We start being in a time and place where me, because I'm this, because I'm this, because I'm that. And I'll be like, yo, nah. Once a person start getting too gassed and talking too highly of themselves, nah. But yeah, it is what it is, man. I gotta go to sleep. I still gotta do garbage, and it's 1 a.m. So
oh yeah, you well.
Yeah, I got a little work at him. He's supposed to only be on here for an hour, but you know, the bill gotta you know, it got a little deep and a little crazy, so we talking about stuff. So, you know, yeah, it is what it is. I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds.
No doubt.
TV. I am tired.
And follow us on all social media. Share content. Break it up. Screen record. Do what the hell you want to do. But just make sure you hit that Cash App. Make sure, you know, you do whatever you need to do. And, yo, we know it's a tough time for everybody that's coming up next couple of weeks. If y'all need help, reach out, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and on that note, until next time, I'm out. Yeah, so I'm not bigging up nobody. Don't be sitting here talking about this person is this and that on my platform. Because for one thing, I said what I said. I said say cheese and I'm leaving it there. Don't be sitting here talking about who's this and who's that. I don't listen. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Because if you don't go on a platform and talk about me, don't come on my platform talking about them. Period. I said say cheese and we leaving it there. Okay? That's that. I don't care about nobody else and what they doing. They always make me go crazy. And I want to be civil. I want to chill out. See these bags under my eyes? I'm tired. I want to go to take a nap. I already showered. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Shout out to everybody who supports. Hit the replay. I get some sleep a little bit, I think. But I'm out. Until next time.